In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and most merciful. My name is Rij Fatma from Department of BS Chemistry. My ID is 001 and this is the presentation of Organic Chemistry. Here I am going to present the topic Rimer-Tiemann reaction, which is also called RT reaction. In this we will discuss about its introduction, reaction, history, reaction mechanism and its applications. So what is its introduction? The Rimer-Tiemann reaction is a chemical reaction which is used for orthoformylation of phenols, with the simplest example being the conversion of phenol to salicyl aldehyde. The reaction is shown in which the phenol converts to salicyl aldehyde in the presence of potassium hydroxide and CHCl3. So next move towards its history. The reaction was discovered by Carl Raman and Ferdinand Timer. This reaction named after Carl Raman and Ferdinand Timer, and this is the type of substitution reaction. So move towards its reaction mechanism. The chloroform is deprotonated by a strong base, which is normally hydroxide, to form the chloroform carbanion in first step. In the second step, it will quickly alpha eliminate to give dichlorocarbene. In third step, this is the principal reactive species is dichlorocarbene. But in the fourth step, the hydroxide will also deprotonate the phenol to give a negatively charged phenoxide in fifth step. Then in the sixth step, the negative charge is delocalized into aromatic ring, making it for more nucleophilic. Then in the seventh step, nucleophilic attack on dichlorocarbene, and it gives an intermediate dichloromethyl substituted phenol in eighth step. In the ninth step, after basic hydrolysis, the desired product salicyl aldehyde is formed. So here are the reaction conditions. Hydroxides are generally not readily soluble in chloroform. Thus, the reaction is generally carried out in a biphasic solvent system. In the simplest way, we can say that this consists of an aqueous hydroxide solution and an organic phase containing the chloroform. The two reagents are thereby separated and must be brought together for reaction to take place. This can be achieved by rapid mixing and by phase transfer catalyst or an emulsifying agent. The reaction typically needs to be heated to initiate the process. However, once started, the RT reaction can be highly exothermic. This combination makes it prone to thermal runaways. So what is the scope of Rimer-Tiemann reaction? The RT reaction is effective for other hydroxy aromatic compounds such as naphthols. Electron-rich heterocycles such as pyrols and indoles are also known to react. Dichlorocarbanes can react with alkanes and amines to respectively form dichlorocyclopropanes and isocyanides. As such, the RT reaction may be unsuitable for substrate bearing these functional groups. In addition, many compounds cannot withstand being heated in presence of hydroxide. So at last we will discuss about its applications. The direct formulation of aromatic compounds can be accomplished by various methods such as Gattermann reaction, Gattermann-Koch reaction, Wills-Meyer-Hack reaction, or Duff reaction. However, in terms of ease and safety of operations, the Rimer-Tiemann reaction is often the most advantageous route chosen in chemical synthesis. Of the reactions mentioned before, the Rimer-Tiemann reaction is the only route not requiring acidic or anhydrous conditions. Additionally, we can say that the Gattermann-Koch and Wills-Meyer-Hack reactions are not applicable to phenol substrates. That's all from my side. Thank you.